What if I told you that the first place clogged arteries show up is not in your heart, not in your brain, but in the smallest veins of your penis? Yes, the truth is many men discover circulation problems between the sheets long before their doctor sees it on a heart scan. It's a frightening thought, but also an incredible opportunity. I'm Dr. James, and for more than 30 years I've worked as a physician helping men protect their vitality as they age. I've listened to thousands of men in their 60s, 70s, even their 80s. I've heard the fear in their voices when performance fades, but I've also seen the joy when they learn it doesn't have to stay that way. Here's the paradox most people don't know. Struggling with erections is not just about desire or hormones, it's your body's warning light, telling you your circulation needs help. And that's the best news of all, because blood flow can be restored with the right daily choices. Today, I'll reveal 5 powerful foods that can open the veins of the penis, improve blood flow, and restore confidence, naturally, safely, and without expensive pills. If you find value in this message, let me know in the comments. Simply type yes if it speaks to you, or no if you'd like me to make it better. Now let's begin with the first food on our list, spinach and other dark leafy greens. 1. Spinach and dark leafy greens, the nitric oxide powerhouse. When most men think about strength, they imagine lifting weights or building muscle. But true strength, the kind that fuels intimacy and vitality, begins in your arteries. Spinach and dark leafy greens like kale, arugula, and Swiss chard are nature's secret weapon for circulation. They are packed with natural nitrates which your body transforms into nitric oxide. This simple, invisible gas is what tells your blood vessels to open wide, to relax, to allow life-giving blood to flow with power. Without it, your veins remain narrow and stiff, and no matter how much desire you feel, your body simply cannot respond. Imagine trying to fill a garden hose with the tap barely cracked open. It will never swell with pressure. Nitric oxide is the key that opens the valve. For older men, this is more than science. It's a lifeline. A plate of leafy greens is not just a salad, it's a prescription for freedom. Each forkful nourishes the delicate lining of your arteries, helping them stay flexible, youthful, and ready to deliver blood where you need it most. And the beauty is, you can start today. Whether it's adding a handful of spinach to your morning omelet, tossing arugula into a sandwich, or simmering kale in a hearty soup, the effect builds meal after meal. Over time, your veins grow clearer, your circulation stronger, and your confidence greater. But spinach and greens are only the first piece of this puzzle. There's a fruit, sweet and refreshing, that hides a surprising amino acid capable of fueling nitric oxide even further. And chances are, it's sitting in your refrigerator right now. Let's take a closer look at the second food on our list, watermelon. 2. Watermelon, the natural citrulline source. There's something almost magical about biting into a slice of ripe watermelon on a warm afternoon. The sweetness, the juiciness, the refreshment, it feels simple, even childlike. But hidden beneath that bright red flesh is a powerful gift for circulation. Watermelon is rich in an amino acid called citrulline, and your body uses citrulline to produce another amino acid, arginine. From there, arginine becomes the raw material your body needs to create nitric oxide, the very molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and open. In other words, every bite of watermelon is like supplying your arteries with the fuel to do their most important job: carry blood where life demands it. For men in their 60s or 70s, this is not just about fruit, it's about reclaiming energy, vitality, and confidence. The more nitric oxide your body produces, the better your circulation becomes and the stronger your erections can be. Even better, watermelon hydrates you at the same time, keeping your blood moving smoothly like water in a clean river. While most people toss the rind aside, it's actually in the pale green part that citrulline is most concentrated. Blend it into a smoothie, enjoy the flesh as a snack, or simply savor it as nature intended. Either way, you're giving your body a chance to thrive. And yet, sweetness can come in more forms than fruit. There's another indulgence, often thought of as candy, that when chosen carefully can actually protect your arteries instead of harming them. It's rich, it's bitter, and it holds a secret shield for the delicate lining of your veins. Let's move on to the third food, dark chocolate. 3. Dark chocolate, greater than or equal to 70% cacao, the artery protector. Most of us grew up thinking of chocolate as candy, a guilty pleasure reserved for holidays or secret snacks. But here's the surprising truth. When you choose the right kind of chocolate, dark, rich, and at least 70% cacao, you're not eating junk food, you're feeding your arteries. Dark chocolate is loaded with powerful compounds called flavonoids. These tiny protectors act like shields for the delicate lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium. This lining is where nitric oxide is made, and if it becomes damaged or inflamed, your ability to open veins and let blood surge into the penis is drastically reduced. A single square of high-quality dark chocolate can help guard that lining, keeping it supple, flexible, and ready to produce the nitric oxide you depend on. For older men, this isn't just a treat, it's a prescription for resilience. Think of it. Something that melts on your tongue can actually strengthen the very system that powers intimacy and confidence. The bitterness is the sign that you're getting the real benefits, not the sugar-laden candy bars that clog rather than clear your veins. Taken in moderation, dark chocolate is like a nightly toast to your own health, a reminder that pleasure and wellness can exist in the same small bite. When combined with the other foods we've discussed, it builds a defense system inside your arteries, fighting off damage and making sure blood can travel without resistance. But chocolate is only part of the story. Nature has painted another solution in vivid blues, reds, and purples. Fruits so vibrant they almost look like jewels. These tiny treasures do more than please the eye. They fight the hidden fire of inflammation inside your veins. Next, let's explore the fourth food, berries. 4. Berries, the inflammation fighters. Picture a bowl filled with blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, their colors glowing like gems against the morning light. Those colors aren't just beautiful, they are a signal from nature itself. The rich reds, deep purples, and bold blues come from compounds called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation inside your arteries. Inflammation may be silent, but it is one of the greatest threats to your circulation. It makes the walls of your veins sticky, creating the perfect surface for plaque to form and block the flow of blood. Each handful of berries is like sending a team of firefighters through your bloodstream, cooling down the hidden sparks before they turn into flames. For men in their later years, this is more than nutrition, it's protection for your independence and intimacy. Imagine your arteries not as rusty, narrowing pipes, but as smooth, clear channels, able to deliver blood with force and freedom. That's what berries help create. They don't just sweeten your breakfast, they strengthen your future. Add them to your oatmeal, blend them in a smoothie, or enjoy them by the handful. The benefit is the same. Over time, the regular presence of berries in your diet helps to keep your circulation clean, your veins resilient, and your confidence alive. But as powerful as berries are, there is still one food that completes the circle. It doesn't come from the garden, but from the sea, and it brings with it the healthy fats that act like a cleanup crew for your arteries. These fats don't just protect, they repair, sweeping away the very materials that clog your veins. Let's discover the fifth and final food on our list, fatty fish. 5. Fatty fish, the omega-3 cleanup crew. From the cold waters of the ocean come some of the most powerful allies your arteries will ever know. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies. These fatty fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and these healthy fats work inside your bloodstream like a cleanup crew. Instead of building plaque, omega-3s help sweep it away. They lower triglycerides, reduce bad cholesterol, and even raise the good cholesterol that carries harmful fats out of your veins. Every bite of fish is like giving your arteries a polish, keeping them open, smooth, and ready to deliver blood where it matters most. For men looking to restore vitality, this is not just food, it is medicine from the sea. And there is something deeply comforting about the idea that a simple grilled piece of salmon or even a can of sardines on toast can have such a profound effect. Omega-3s calm inflammation, protect your heart, and ensure that when desire calls, your body can answer with strength. For older men who worry that age has closed the door on intimacy, fatty fish offers reassurance that the body can still respond when cared for properly. It is never too late to nourish your circulation and renew your confidence. But fish is not the end of the story. It is the bridge to something larger. Because while these 5 foods are powerful on their own, together they form a foundation for vitality, dignity, and lasting health. And in the conclusion, I'll show you how these choices add up to something far greater than any pill, giving you a roadmap not just to stronger veins, but to a stronger life. Conclusion. When we look back at these 5 remarkable foods, spinach and dark leafy greens, watermelon, dark chocolate, berries, and fatty fish, the message is clear. Your veins are not fixed in stone, they are living, changing pathways that can open wider and flow more freely when given the right care. Each of these foods plays its part. Greens unlocking nitric oxide, watermelon fueling its production, dark chocolate protecting your vessel walls, berries cooling inflammation, and fatty fish sweeping away the plaque that holds you back. Together, they form a natural prescription for vitality, a foundation that supports not only your intimate life, but your overall health. For men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, this is more than nutrition. It is hope, it is dignity, and it is proof that the body still responds when nourished. The choice is yours, and every meal is a chance to build strength again.